Okay, let's go.
To the Allison Legacy Series, getting ready for their event. Ryan Pittman, I'm Wesley Outlet up in the broadcast booth, and we get ready for these drivers to have another lap or two of preliminaries before we get ready to turn them green. And we'll give you a quick starting lineup as they're actually not wasting any time, man. They're wanting to go racing. We have a curfew here for those that are watching on Flow Racing. They got to be done by 11 o'clock. That's the goal, Ryan Pittman, as we are green flag, my friend. Whoa, no, we're not. We got trouble. Curtis Lanier just got spun in turn 2, bottom of the racetrack. The driver out of Buvilla, North Carolina, and that will put us under yellow. We're going to have to re-rack them, restack them, and start again here. The drivers of the Allison Legacy Series. Let's take a look at the starting lineup as they are re-racking, restacking, and starting over. Weston Freeman was the fast qualifier. He's on the pole along with points leader Bobby Maris. Then it's going to be Dustin Phillips, Curtis Lanier. He's at the rear because he was in the original caution. Bryson McGee, Brian Miller, Eric Miller, Kyle Seiler, Luke Fisher, Caliph Gibson. As we're coming to green now, Riley Campbell, Colton Clark, Colby Gerganis, and Logan Campbell. We're green. Let's try take number 2 for the Allison Legacy Series.
And with that said, as you mentioned, the green flag is out for the Allison Legacy cars here at Wake County Speedway. In front of the field will be that 5 machine. That, of course, is Weston Freeman. To his back bumper is that 1 machine of Bobby Maris.
And how about the excitement of the Allison Legacy cars back again here at America's favorite bull ring. All part of the continuation of the action. Do not go anywhere, Flow Racing audience or audience in attendance here at Wake County Speedway. Into a good one, as right now these drivers have the man leading of Weston Freeman. But look at this battle going on. Here is going on for 2nd and 3rd and 4th. And how about Curtis Lanier making an ascent to climb back through the field?
Yeah, we're talking about some of our local guys, some of the guys that have been out here on the weekly at America's favorite bull ring. That, of course, is one of the ones that we've been looking at. You mentioned the number 3 at Dustin Phillips, also Curtis Lanier, who had troubles earlier on into this race. We'll see if he's able to climb back up to the top, if you will. But a very good running here early in the show for that number 5 machine of Weston Freeman.
Yeah, I was talking about the black number 2. Curtis Lanier has already worked his way from the rear up to the 5th position right now, as the leader now is the number, well, we've got time that's scoring all out of whack, but they're showing Weston Freeman as the leader. So we got contact, sheet metal goes flying, car goes around, more cars go around. Trouble in turn number 4. Dustin Phillips gets collected.
And I think that was
55 also involved, and that, of course, is, oh, man, the driver of Riley Campbell. Pace car will get the 1 to go indication. We're 5 in of 30, still 25 to go.
We're going to try to send them green for the 2nd time here tonight at Wake County Speedway. And it's going to be that 5 machine, Weston Freeman and Bobby Mayer, to make up that front row side by side and door to door as they get ready to move through the All Things Metal Restart Zone. And the green flag will be out this time.
And here they come back underway. This is wrapping up a state Farm Bureau insurance caution. As, of course, we're back to racing down the back straightaway. Freeman's car gets a big launch over the machine of Bobby Maris. Bobby Maris, by the way, is the current points leader of the season. Bobby Maris won the first race of the season at Southern National. Weston Freeman, who now leads the way, of course, won the 2nd race of the year at Florence, South Carolina. And obviously this is, of course, round number 3 of the season. Last year, in 2025, there were 6 different winners in 13 races. Oh, and by the way, this marks the 30th year of the Allison Legacy Series.
And, all the while, that 2 machine has made his way back up through the field, ladies and gentlemen. That 2, Curtis Lanier, moves up to the back end of the podium, and he's looking for more. All the while, the number 3, Dustin Phillips, calls under fire from that 33 of Brian Miller. He looks to the inside into 3.
Yeah, got a good run down there. That white and orange 33 down to the bottom, tries to make a move. That's Miller and McGee. McGee now gives up plenty of room to that driver on that spot. And we got another yellow flag as you see the field on Flow Racing slowing down. We'll be able to pinpoint what happened, and it's right there. Multi-car accident in turn number 4, the 7 of Colby Gerganis, and the 02 of Canadian Colton Clark, putting us under another Farm Bureau insurance caution. Because here comes the field back to the All Things Metal NC restart zone. Green flag back in the air as we come back to a restart. Freeman on the jump out in front. Mayers and Lanier. There goes Lanier now, going to try to make a climb back around Bobby Mayers. Curtis Lanier. Look out for Phillips. He used to drive these champ carts. You're going to watch him next. And he is now making a run for third.
Yeah, Maris did not get the start that he needed. He fell back one spot, almost fell back another to the hands of Dustin Phillips. He now solidifies that third spot. Maris solidifies third spot. Dustin Phillips is currently in fourth as we have a battle here on the racetrack. That is the 44 machine battle for seventh here. Kyle Seiler and Eric Miller here on the racetrack.
Well, I got punked a couple of months ago at Dillon during the New Year's Bash, and I'm not one for giving shout-outs like I used to because I never know what his hashtag fake news or real news anymore. But I do want to send a big hello to my friend Keith and Wendy Graham, the Carolina Pro Late Model Series, the Carolina Crate Modifieds. We got to find a way because they're doing some combo races with the Smart Mods.
Yes.
We got to get up with Charlie and Andrew to try to bring the Carolina Pro Crate Series here to Wake County next year.
Yeah, and obviously we were talking to, or Alex Fleming posted a post on Facebook talking about his time. I believe he ran a modified in that 602 Crate Modified Series.
Cody
got
Norman.
the victory here at Wake County Speedway. Got an opportunity to talk to Burt Myers. He's raced here, I believe it was 2019 or something, as we have another yellow on a racetrack.
Yeah, we got a yellow flag. We're trying to pick and see what happened, and there it is. Trouble up at top of turn 4. The number 47 machine, that is Luke Fisher from High Point, North Carolina. So let's go back to racing. 17 to go. All things metal NC restart zone, and we are back underway. Look at this side-by-side battle as Lanier has worked his way from the back to the front, and we got a caution, trouble again as we got him bumping and banging between Lanier and Freeman. That's not going to count for anything. Freeman's going to get the lead back because we got trouble again in turn 1 and 2.
Yes, sir. With that said, the green flag is back in the air. We are in lap number 12. They're going to send it back down in turn number 1 and 2. And it's going to be the number 5 machine getting out to the point. Light up ahead of that number 2 of Curtis Lanier. Lanier down the back straightaway into turn number 3 off of 4. Under fire from that 3 machine. That is the number 3 of Dustin Phillips down there to the inside looking for that second spot. Not able to get the throttle down that time by the head. Down to back straightaway for yet another time.
And look at Lanier. What a great move coming back around on the outside. Gets the clear. Look at Phillips. Phillips with a strong run of the number 3 machine. He's now got company. Way up high is Miller. Miller almost bounces off the outside wall. Opens the door to McGee. We're halfway home. 15 down and 15 to go.
Here you have it down the front straightaway for another time. Everything kind of single filed out right here. The best battle on the racetrack is, as you see on the screen right here, that is Lanier. That is the 35, Brian Miller and Bryson McGee in the 83 as a car. Lap traffic way up high off of 4.
Yeah, that's the Campbell car, the number 55 machine. That driver still way off the pace as the leaders work their way through some more lap traffic. Freeman in the lead, Lanier second. That's Phillips trying to get around Miller. Miller will get around that driver for third.
Miller solidifying that back end of the top 3 to the podium, if you will. But it's all that 5 machine out of the front. Weston Freeman holds the charge with a mere 12 laps to go, this time by.
And by the way, Keith Graham was telling me the Carolina Crate Modified Series will be with the Smart Modifieds on May 29th at, I think it's Franklin County. So moving around.
Another racetrack.
At the end of this one.
I've got to get out to Franklin County. What a cool little racetrack they have up there.
It's a unique place, man.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Buck Wild. That's all I got to say. Yeah. The 10 laps to go this time by. As more lap traffic way up high, back across the line. It is Freeman in the lead. Lanier second, Miller third. Attention in the pits. We, of course, got the NASCAR, Napa Auto Parts Champ Carts. They're running twin 20s tonight, and that is going to be really exciting. They're lined up, Bombers and then Champ Carts again, all part of tonight's action. Wake County Speedway and the inaugural Capital Automotive Group 199. Freeman now seeing single digits in the 5 is in front.
And yeah, it's all been about that 5 machine up at the front. Nobody has had a charge or contention. We wondered if Curtis Lanier was going to be able to get up there. He has gotten back by Brian Miller. He sits in the second spot now as we cross back by lap traffic for yet another time as we cross up onto 23 laps up on the board with only a handful, 7 laps remaining in this 20-lap distance.
Yeah, what a for the driver there of that number 5 machine. Freeman in the lead. Weston Freeman from Randall, North. After entry, the Allison Legacy Series resurrected on a Friday night here at America's favorite bull ring. And we got 5 laps to go as they are right now all single file with Freeman in the lead, Ryan.
Closing away in a hurry, only 14-second laps here at Wake County Speedway. So we're closing down in a quick little distance here. 5 laps remaining this time by. 4 laps to go this time by, excuse me, a quarter mile here at Wake County Speedway. That's only a single mile around this little racetrack in Raleigh.
Yeah, they have 4 laps, a quarter mile a lap. Make it 4 laps. That's the mile. I think Charlie's going to go to do victory lane. I think 3 to go. As we got this battle going on now, look at this with Seiler in the back. That's the 44 car. All the while, there's your leader. Freeman in the lead. Curtis Lanier is in hot pursuit. There he is, trying to get lap traffic, trying to get around Fisher, trying to run down the 5 of Freeman, and 2 to go, Ryan.
You can just see that machine, that 5 machine, rolling up onto the corners. That left front tire almost picking up as he makes his way off of turn number 4. Look at that body roll in that 5 machine, but it's all the speed that machine needs to get around this quarter-mile racetrack. White flag in the air, this time by checkered flag.
For the first time since the mid-2000s, the Allison Legacy Series is back at Wake County Speedway, and the number 5 of Weston Freeman, a rookie driver, will pick up the O'Reilly Auto Parts twin checkers and take the win in the return. Allison Legacy Series at America's favorite bull ring in Raleigh. It is Weston Freeman getting it done. The driver from Randleman, North Carolina, is standing by with our buddy Charlie Hansen.
All right, race fans, I'm down here in the Capital Auto Group victory lane for Weston Freeman from Randleman, North Carolina. Put your hands together for Weston. Weston, come on around here, and we'll get a quick word. Weston, first and foremost, great run out there. First time that the Allison Legacy Series cars have been back to Wake County in quite some time. You put on a show. Parked at P1 tonight. Great job.
Thank you. It's a really nice track. I really like it. I hope we can race it in the future. Really fun race. I thank the 2 car for giving me, driving the absolute hell out of the car. I mean, I felt like I was sideways in some of the turns. It was really fun. I thank the fans for coming out. I thank my dad and my mom for working on my car. I thank my grandma for coming out, my papa for coming out, and their friends for coming out and supporting me. I also thank my buddy Logan and his dad for coming out and supporting me too, keeping me company, and it was fun.
It must take a village to put that car on the racetrack as far as sponsorship money-wise. Any sponsors you want to thank?
No, just my parents.
All right, mom and dad, they're always a hit. Ladies and gentlemen, give him a hand one more time. The driver of the car number 5, he parks at P1 here in Victory Lane.